welcome back our students to the start of what I know will be another very busy spring term at Poynton High School. We had a very exciting and successful autumn term, which I'm sure quite a lot of the parents will know something about, and certainly many of you joined us on a number of really exciting occasions in December. Lots to celebrate, and we did the ArtSmart Gold Award at the end of term, and also our Cultural Diversity Quality Standard Gold Award was received by staff in school. Some of you will have undoubtedly heard of the ArtSmart Gold because this was Poynton High School's third time in succession of achieving the gold standard, and what it means is that we've been given a special plaque for getting this award 3 times on the run. It actually counts for 9 years of really successful arts education in school. The Cultural Diversity Quality Standard mark might be something new for you. It certainly was new to us at school. It's the first time that we have been assessed for this award, and we were absolutely delighted to be told that we'd reached gold standard. And what it really means is that despite the fact that we're not as culturally diverse as a school community as many other schools, that we're still preparing our students really well for life in a multicultural society, and that we've also become really a welcoming and inclusive school. And so we're very, very pleased about that indeed. 2 things really to celebrate. Thank you to those of you who came to see our performances of Joseph at the end of term. These were great fun, and I know lots of you were very impressed by the standard of performance of our young people, and I had some delightful emails at the end of the year from people saying how much they'd enjoyed the performances. I think our students certainly did us proud, and PJs, our Poynton junior singers, moved into a new realm with that particular performance. We also held our Christmas Carol concert in December at St George's, and that was a first for us and something that I hope will continue. And again, we had some very positive feedback from that. I certainly enjoyed the performances there too. The Christmas Assembly was also held in our leisure centre here, and you'll probably know that there are 2 occasions on the year when we managed to get all 1,500 students in our leisure centre to celebrate together, and it was a particularly enjoyable assembly, I think, on the last day of term. Lots of staff commented on how much they'd enjoyed it and how proud they were of the young people in school, and any students watching this will certainly know that we had some fun at the end of the assembly, and I think some staff excelled themselves in terms of their singing and dramatic performances. I'm not going to say any more than that, but the students who attended the assembly I think really know about that. We've welcomed back the 6th formers in terms of their exams. I'm sorry to say that right at the beginning of the spring term there are lots of examinations for 6th forms and A-level modules, and also we've got some year 11 students taking exams. As I'm speaking to you this morning, we've got English GCSE exams taking place. Yesterday we had the news in about maths GCSE results for some of our year 11 students that have taken their exam, and they were exceptionally good results, so we are very thrilled about that indeed. Fingers crossed for year 11 for the rest of this year. Reminder for parents of some important dates this term. Year 10 Parents' Evening is upon us quite quickly, the 24th of January, and appointments will be starting to be made by students over the next week or so. We've also got important evenings for Year 9 parents. We've got an options evening on the 30th of January in which we'll explain a little bit about our curriculum structure, and we do hope that all Year 9 parents can attend that. And that will be followed by the normal parents' evening in February. That's on February the 6th, where parents will be able to hear about how their children are doing individually in different subjects. On the Parents' Evening on February the 6th, I will be holding one of my usual parent surgeries between 6 and 7 o'clock, when parents from students in any year group actually are very welcome just to come into school and talk to me about any matters of particular importance to them. It's just an open invitation, you don't need to make an appointment, but you'd be very welcome. Students have returned obviously in a good uniform and in good spirit after Christmas. We are pleased with the uniform standard at the moment, but this is a real appeal to parents to make sure that your children are leaving home each morning properly dressed, also for the journey to and from school. I think my concern a bit is sometimes the standard in the community on the way to school and the way home from school. Students don't look as smart as they do actually inside the school building, and yet they're still representing the school. So I hope you will encourage them to wear their uniform properly, and a particular plea really there about blazers to be worn. The students look so smart with those blazers on. We are doing our usual round of review of school policies with relation to safeguarding this term as well. And I would encourage all parents to access school policies. They're available for you via the school website, but if you did particularly want to have a look at the safeguarding and safety policies, they're reviewed on an annual basis as a whole suite of policies, and if you have got any comments that you would like us to consider and things that you think need looking at in terms of how we operate those policies, we'd be very pleased to hear from you. Please get in touch via the normal school email address and let us know. Ideally that could do with happening over the course of the next 2 or 3 weeks, and certainly before February when the policies go to governors for some approval. We also would just want to appeal to parents of any students who are entitled to have free school meals in school. We are given money from the government to allow us to provide some additional support for students to help them learn if they are eligible for free school meals. And if parents feel that actually the students would benefit from some additional resources, maybe some revision guides or something similar that they are struggling to provide for them at the moment, please do contact us in confidence about that. We may be able to help, and the pastoral leader would be the first person to contact if you think that applies to you. Please do get in touch. This term for the staff, it's our main focus as usual will be trying to deliver outstanding teaching and learning, and our in-service training will have that as a focus. It has in fact concentrated on that now for the last 2 or 3 years. Our work this term, particularly in January, is going to relate to literacy developments, and we're working on improving literacy standards across the school. And to that end, there will be literacy boxes this term in all departments in school, where staff and students will have access to a number of resources, dictionaries and guidance sheets about writing extended answers and so on, which we hope the students will get in the habit of using very frequently to help improve their literacy skills. An appeal to parents that please could you be encouraging your students to continue reading, because there's no doubt about it, that really does increase students' levels of literacy confidence. And we hope that we can help with that as well in our after-school club in the library, and that's in the learning resources area of school. The library is actually staffed each evening, Monday to Thursday, until 5 o'clock, and students are welcome just to go and read if they wish, or several of them use it to complete their homework, because obviously they're really good computing facilities and reference books and so on to use. So please feel free to encourage your children to come and make use of that particular facility. I think all that probably remains for me now in my January blog and January message to you to say is just Happy New Year to everybody within our school community. We're looking forward to continued success this year, lots of exciting things happening. Our sixth form centre is in full operation, our brand new sixth form centre now, so certainly the sixth formers are looking forward to the spring term, I know, and exciting developments for them ahead. But I do hope that for the rest of you it's a very happy and successful 2013, and I'll try to pass on a little bit more information about the school in my February message. Thank you.